everybody. Welcome to this episode of Front Row Ruckus. Name's Tim. With me, I got my unfilled dumpling, aka little steam bun.
They call me Young Glizzy.
Leon. We were playing some Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. Had so much fun with cooking companions that we decided, you know what, let's wait till it's really late at night and then try to do something. So we'll do new game. This was just to see if it worked. Delete that. Welcome to Dreamcast. What should we call you? What's our name?
Young Glizzy. No, don't do that.
Young.
Young toe tickler.
Oh, we can't have that many names. We can't have that many words. What the name to be? What?
How about Tim?
Tim. Oh.
And I think since I made most of the choices last time on Cooking Companions, I feel like you should make the important decision.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Okay.
I can't be wooing everybody. You know,
All right.
there's only so much of me to go around.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Once the Batman comes out.
Oh, it crashed.
Oh, it crashed.
Okay, that's fine.
Funky monkey. What?
Puppy monkey baby.
Puppy monkey.
Puppy monkey baby.
Puppy monkey baby.
Yeah, and we're back at it now that the game's uncrashed. We'll see if it uncrashes or not.
I think we call that safe driving where we're from.
Wait, you can't even see it, can you?
I can't.
All right, there you go. You should be able to see it now. Oh, so you're gonna be me? Awesome.
No.
You voice me. Yes. You voice me. I'll make the decisions, but you voice me.
I demand a recount.
Sucker.
Sucker.
Yeah, now you have to pay attention. I can still narrate for you.
You can narrate.
All right. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on?
I just gotta say, I am loving this voice acting so far.
Because I could give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really.
An eternity, if you catch my drift.
Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Tim. May I continue?
What's going on? Please, go on.
Okay, then. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, reveals a grotesque discovery. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other... Yuck. I'm sorry I did that.
Yuck.
Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers do not come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? All right, seeing how I'm making the choices for you, I'm gonna dig up that face.
You fucking
You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head and bed in the ground before you. Blech. There is no body, just his head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul.
Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type.
Oh. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what was otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now?
I just think of Bilbo. Why not?
Why shouldn't I keep it? No thanks.
Oh, no thanks.
Look, I'm going to level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday, and I've been looking all over for it.
Dropped it into a dead person's mouth?
Could you just give it back? You know what? This has got to be 50-50. What do you think? Should we give it back?
No. Wait, why am I making the decision? No.
Shh. Be that way then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. All right,
Blitzball. Or
when
Wilson.
you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down frozen. A voice calls out from behind.
Wilson!
Little help, please. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground.
Oh my. Oh. Oh. Oh.
It's so hot.
Why is she? I'm not gonna ask. Oh.
Yeah, you've really played Dead by Daylight, huh?
I have not.
4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Okay, over here on the left, that is the Huntress.
Brush me
She
with your
is,
eyes.
yeah, basically, she's Big Mama.
Yo, why is she blinking? Why are they all blinking?
Because it's animated. She comes from like Russian folklore kind of background, kind of like her moveset's that of like werewolfishness. So that's kind of like her thing, and she sings like a weird lullaby when she's hunting people and killing them. This guy is the Wraith. He is kind of like tree inspired, but he goes invisible and stuff like that. He used to kill people, and he would like dump them in a car that would get crushed in a car crusher thing, like stuff like that. The Wraith here, she's a old Japanese girl who I guess her father cut her up into pieces. That's why you see little sections of her.
Hell yeah.
And the Trapper here is basically Jason, so to speak. And this 6-pack crotch area looks like one big schlong. So I am not down for that.
Well, that's not going to be your choice now, is it?
Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put off. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you're completely paralyzed. All right, you want to do the Trapper?
Trapper's Jason, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hello.
All right, that'll work. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? Toss it back, kick it back, say no thanks, say nothing, do nothing.
Hey, forget about it.
Hey, we're gonna toss back the ball. Toss
I'm
it back.
killing over here.
You bend down, grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not a bad stranger. Huntress muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms.
Yes.
Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural.
I volunteer as tribute.
I'll be spirit, I guess. Try hard much. Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually beat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give you too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction.
Don't be scared, Tim. You were made for this.
Like how you were wispy and then you kind of went like old school Dracula a little bit.
You were made for this.
Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up.
You'll derail the game. Oh, wait. You derailed the game by showing up, nitwit.
And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best just to go with the trapper says, and when he says it's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. That'd be you. You got Trapper and the Spirit. I've got Huntress and the Wraith.
Okay. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is.
You say it, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? I went kind of German there.
You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination?
That was Wraith. That sign means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something.
Look, I don't know why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, I killed them or not?
You know you can't.
Love that pose.
At least not yet.
Oh yeah, not yet.
Hey, Tim, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it'll be very important later. Damn it. What? I don't know if I'm looking forward to that. Very important. Or not important anyway whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember.
How attractive would you say you are?
All right, I'm going to go in the mind of Tim here.
Straight 10.
I'm average.
No, you're... Oh, man. Pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle.
I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear.
Duh.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Oh, that's easy, dude. Flight. Hands down.
Oh, that's easy, dude. Flight. Hands down. Wait.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, well.
What was your best subject in school? History. History?
More like her story, am I right? No. Nah.
Listen to my story. Nice. It's important to know what came before so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyway, but still.
What is your favorite animal?
The rabbit. The most the lead. Dog.
You'd look absolutely adorable, little puppy mask. What's your favorite color?
3-day-old corpse. Blue. I'm blue, but blue isn't good for productivity. Makes people want to be lazy. What's your dream job?
Astronaut, nightclub, promoter, not working at all. Oh, out of those 3,
Not working at all right now. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? I need to find your voice, Tim.
all right.
Takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectation. To climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Best flavor of ice cream?
Vanilla chocolate horse flesh.
Okay. Vanilla? My favorite flavor is pain.
Same.
Same here. Ooh.
Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain.
I'm liking this Wraith. Wraith?
I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second, that reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip.
We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is a rule on this island, even for faceless voices.
Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream?
I'm clicking mint chip, but it's not working.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, yeah. I love mint chip.
What the fuck? The best flavor is mint chip. How dare you, Tim? So obedient.
Dude, look, honest to God, my 2 favorite
Why don't
flavors
you
of
just
ice
brush your
cream.
teeth? Why don't you just brush
It's vanilla and mint chip.
swallow the toothpaste? Why don't you just do that?
I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. You got pose.
Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith.
Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like anyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiot.
Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things.
He's even got shards of glass sticking out of her too. Her
Bro,
character design's super cool.
Think I found a new fetish. I really don't hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but I think I really... But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering. And society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part.
Jeez, it sounds like she's downright murdered by society. Hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's exactly almost what happened. I'm hunters. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be here on this island, along with lots of love.
Sorry. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. Oh, damn. Fuck. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever. Fog body.
That's not nice.
Kind of a slur.
Right? He's not nice.
You love it.
Only sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Ew, really? That's disgusting.
That's why she likes it.
Don't speak for me. I also hate it.
Stop speaking entirely, actually. Oh, wait, wrong one. Stop speaking entirely, actually.
For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll just do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough.
If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power.
Wraith rolls his eyes.
Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness.
No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and cruelty it engenders. That's a word. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about their volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group.
Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill right out here. Oh, chill out at right here. Jesus.
Yeah, me too.
Woo. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. That's why you have a big hat, lady.
Where do you want to go?
Shit.
Who are we leaning
So
toward?
who are we gonna woo?
Well,
Who are you gonna woo?
I like Spirit.
It's settled. It's settled.
Because she hits that goth girl aesthetic. Plus, she's Japanese, so you got that going.
You got them fucking ooh-woos and them
Got them
oni-chan.
Uwus and Oni-chans. Yeah, so she was gonna go here.
Let's do it.
It's weird to see my name but not saying anything.
I know. I'm like, Tim, why aren't you say? It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. You kick up your feet, look out over the ocean, and relax on your own terms.
I'm hoping I got you in a situation that I got myself in Cooking Companions.
Yeah, that's
Where
what
it was
it's
just
like.
me talking to all the chompettes and doing all the voices.
That's exactly what it looks like. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day. It's the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer.
Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down.
Yo,
Out of those two, who would you want to be?
I'll be Claudette. I imagine that's
Claudette?
the girl.
All right, yeah, that's Claudette.
Oh, hold on.
Just for one moment.
Dwight.
This is Dwight and Claudette, our activity coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survive. Survive the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall herefore to refer to them as survivors with a capital S.
I'm a survivor. I'm
on to give up. That's a good song. These two have worked here a long time. So very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creep. We'll now escort the group to the venue of your choosing.
However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. Just don't run off to various activities unsupervised.
We don't have much autonomy around here.
The least you can do is allow us to do our job.
Dude, that
The
sounds
most we
like
could do is help us get off this island.
Dwight!
Sound like what?
fucking Mickey Mouse, dude.
That's fine. Yeah, pardon me. Please follow us.
Hey, narrator?
Yes, something I can help you with.
These two, Claudette and Dwight, do they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape?
Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken.
It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off the island, though.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true. He was, but he just meant that as he wants to go to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. I just found out that in doing that voice right there at that line part, I had just watched Jurassic Park Dominion, and so I think I may have been pulling out a little Jeff Goldblum. In the way he was talking and my hands here were moving. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity on this island. Your decisions matter mostly when I agree with them, not like that other island. So what will it be? I mean, so we can go.
You're still trying to get with the girl.
So it goes going spirit. All right.
Are you?
We can do either or, man. We can go spirit. We can go huntress.
I mean,
trapper. Go wraith.
If we do huntress, then that just means that we're going to be splitting it like 50-50.
All right, do that.
Unless you want to be spirit.
Oh. Well, it's so exciting to have someone else with athletics on the island. Why was I going Irish?
It's one of those
athletics on the island.
Those rare Irish Russians.
Spirit and wraith are so boring, and trapper is so predictable. Relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. She's gonna go in between Irish and Russian. Thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. She's just gonna be straight Scottish now.
Love it.
Wonder how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game's starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. He's really something, huh?
Elk don't swim.
Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim. Believe you me. Cheer for me, cute stuff. She's just all like, if you had a chance to change your fate, would you?
Cheer for me, laddie.
The killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived.
Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you working up a thirst behind those bouncy buns playing volleyball.
Claudette hands you a lemonade. Ooh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear.
Who would you bet on to win, huh? Who's the MVP of your little heart?
You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them, or not talking about them, if they're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone, please. It's not like we've got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything.
Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Okay, I think,
It's hard. Where you want to go? Where you want to go? Okay, so we already know it's going to be 50-50. One of these two.
whichever one, man. Flip a coin.
Okay, we'll go Big Mama.
Big Mom. Huntress?
Oh, shoot. Huntress overheard you. Oh, you've got your eye on me. I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that you've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on the island, right? Oh, jeez. I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry. My secret Larry.
Wow, what a game!
It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing.
Yeah. It's called love.
Called love. Aw. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying?
Are you okay, Claudette?
Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened.
It's nothing. I'm totally fine.
Whatever you say, boss. Oh, look. The killers have dispersed and are cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach, desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. And Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel a nudge, and Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You should really make a move. Life is short. You could get stuffed out at any time of day. Carpe diem, carpe PM, carpe nowem. Go ahead, just chat one of them up. So which killer has caught your eye? I'm still okay with going Huntress because then that does give us a 50-50 split on things.
Yeah. I'm down for that.
So we will choose Huntress and we will do that next time on Front Row Rookie.